What if we were so genuinely kind and friendly to the people around us that those people became suspicious? I actually had this happen when I was 21. My brother and I drove from California to Minnesota. And as we were passing through the Midwest, like Kansas, Nebraska, Iowa, every time we stopped at a gas station to refuel, it was before pay at the pump. So every time I would go in to talk to the attendant and pay for our gas, they were always so friendly. I would walk in and they'd be like, "Hey, how you doing today? So where are you traveling from? How's your trip been so far?" And I remember thinking like, whoa, 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 dude, why do you want to know? Which is sad because they were genuinely being friendly, but it was so uncommon for me. I was not used to it. And I was reminded of this just a couple of days ago. I just finished reading an amazing book, Theo of Golden. Highly recommend this book. The main character, not giving away any spoilers, the main character's name is Theo. He's an 85, 86-year-old man, and he moves to a southern town in Georgia, and he proceeds to just exemplify kindness and friendliness and acts of generosity to the people in that town. So much so, it was so uncommon that the people that when they meet him, they're suspicious. They're like, what's this dude's angle? Like, why is he being so nice? And as I was reading, I kept thinking, gosh, I want to be like Theo. I need to be more like Theo. And it got me thinking, what if I didn't just think that? What if I actually acted on that? What if we all did? What if the next time I went to Starbucks, instead of just saying venti mocha, I actually asked the barista, "Hey, how are you doing today?" When they asked me, "Hey, how you doing? How are you doing today?" And when I got my drink, what if I said like, "Hey, I can see how busy it is. Thank you. Thank you for working so hard. Thanks for starting my day off with the caffeine that I need." Can you imagine how different that is from what they probably typically hear with, "How come my order's taking so long?" What if I was intentional about that? What if we all were? Can you imagine how much greater this world would be if the uncommon kindness became common? So I encourage you to join me. I'm going to try to be more like Theo. I encourage you to join me. And while you're at it, get the book. It will definitely be worth your read.